So there's a piece called DMedia for Distributed Media Library. And it's sort of what you would call asset management, but it's different enough that's not really a good fit for it either. I've been calling it media automation, but that's probably, but as far as I know, there's nothing like it so far. But a lot of the idea came from terrorist wedding photography and just watching how stressful the file management workload is, because almost immediately you have more files than it's going to fit on a single computer. And there's also the issue of, are the files backed up? If you have backups, where are they? So DMedia has been designed totally focused on user experience and basically making there's so many of these like very robotic tasks where they do this thing over and over and over and over, and with repetitive tasks like that, it's people make, one of the things I say all the time is people make crappy robots, and they do. And so I've really tried to study the workflow and see like, okay, is this a creative action? Is this like part of the creative process, or is this babysitting the computer? And whenever it's babysitting the computer, the goal's been just to make that go away. So all those tasks get totally automated. And part of the reason to automate them is, they're error prone for people to do. Like, you just can't expect people to do the same thing 100 times over and over and not make a mistake. And if there's no creative value in it, they're also just wasting their time. So why should they have to do that? So DMedia takes care of ensuring there's enough backups of your files. It also treats kind of your original source content differently than, say, stuff you download from the internet if you want to have that in DMedia, or renders or proxy files. So things that it can recreate if needed. Like a proxy file, you don't need the same kind of durability of the file. But for your personal files, to say, okay, so here's files there's only one copy of, I've got to get more copies of those. So say you had two computers on the same network, they're both on, DMedia would find those files and say, okay, here's another one of my computers that I can start copying files over to, so there's multiple copies. Also can load files on demand, so you start work on a project on your laptop, but you don't have any of the files there. As you need, to start pulling them over from a local computer or the cloud, or if they were on a removable drive, it could tell you, hey, put in 2011 number 4 and pull the files from there. That was long-winded, but...
So if I have all my files on the cloud, which for a feature would be prohibitive, I would be able to say pull up a scene
right
from my MacBook,
right,
and work on that scene at the airport.
Right. Yeah, mobility is key to Novacut, and it's something that, again, another problem that Jason considered from the get-go. Like, how can I make the editing process very flexible and movable? If a person is stuck in an airport somewhere, an editor is stuck in an airport somewhere, I want them to be able to use that time to work if they want to. So
yeah.